Gun 11 personnel. The Cards are trading some teams and offensive coordinators call it shifting to see if the Rams are in man-to-man. If the Rams are in man-to-man, here we go. As you can see, the Rams are in man-to-man and the Cards like their numbers count. 0, -1, -2. So it's a 3 on 3. But here's the place, the inside zone. Looks like a read option, but it's really not. Gun 21 personnel. I call this formation half wing. The play is 36 gate with the guard and tight end pulling. It's a counter against the over front by the Hawks. Drake does a good job with his initial counter steps and then following off of the butt of Pew to accelerate for a big touchdown. Base tackle over unbalanced 23 personnel. Good play call by Cliff to catch the defense not lined up correctly because they're trying to see which offensive player is eligible to go out for a pass or not. The play call is just a 48 toss, and Drake just finds the sweet spot to walk inside of the Seattle Seahawks end zone for a touchdown. Gun 10 personnel versus the over front of the Browns. It's a flip, aka running back switching sides, 47 option, reading the defensive end gusting to determine to keep or give. The Cards O-line gives a dummy inside zone look, which made this play even sweeter, but I honestly think that it was a busted play by Drake because he's still learning the playbook around this time of year with him transitioning, coming over from Miami. Here we go. He switches. That's the play. That's the inside zone look from the offensive line, and that's who's Kyler is reading on the 47 option. The Cards have the number count in their favor also, so it works perfectly. Pistol, shift gun, Y off 24 inside zone versus the underfront by the Browns. Drake uses his instincts to know that he's not going to fight over the top and just finds daylight on the backside for a tough 1-yard gain for a touchdown. Here's the shift coming, and this is just really to play with the defenses, and sometimes it makes them switch up the strength of the defensive play call. As you can see, the DB is flying over at the last minute. Gun 11 personnel, 23 inside zone versus the late shift by the defensive tackle Richardson, who is circled to make it an underfront. Nothing sexy here by Drake, but does a good job with his leg strength and keeping them pumping and having a nose for the daylight again to get another tough 1-yard, well, I think it might be 2-yard touchdown in the end zone. Pistol 12 personnel versus the Browns underfront. A lot of OCs call this formation different, but it's just a different wrinkle in the dive read option, leaving the emo end man on the line of scrimmage on the block. There's the play on the inside zone. You see where the fullback and the tight end is going. Drake does a good job, and he does what every running back coach's dream is, pressing the line of scrimmage and reading the inside linebacker or strong safety for him to commit into a gap and then bouncing it off the buttocks of his guard, Sweezy, to accelerate through the second level untouched for a touchdown. Gun 11 personnel, bunch tight, right open, zoom 48 toss. The 49ers are in man, so it worked to perfection with the zoom motion, and now it ended up being a 3-on-3, may the best man win on the outside zone. There goes the play call. Here comes the zoom. Here goes the toss. Now it's just an athlete on athlete. Gun 12 personnel, 31 gate with the guard and tight end pulling versus the 49ers underfront. Drake is slow flowing it and follows off his guard Sweezy's butt. Very calm and relaxed, does a good job of sticking his foot in the ground as the play unfolds. Here it is. Boop. Here's how tight this hole is in the alley. This is an O-line coach's dream. Pretty sure the coach's pecker tingled watching this play a little bit. Drake strong arms Warner to break an arm tackle for another 30 yards after contact for a big gain. Pistol near 20 personnel, 47 T swing. The Steelers have a nickel blitz with a cover 1 on the back end. There go the nickel blitz coming from the field. Here goes the play, 47 T swing, right? Boom. Kyler Murray does a good job with his eye placement, and now just Drake just getting the ball in his hand, making a play. Gun 11 personnel, T-swing left, not too much to overanalyze. All this is getting the ball in the best athlete's hand in space versus the 2-on-2 numbers count. Drake did a good job this year with being versatile and also catching 80% of his targets this past season. Gun 11 personnel, Lucky, aka Trips left, T-screen left. Perfect call versus the 6-man nickel pressure from the field. There goes the play, and now you're just going to watch Drake 1,000, 2,000. Now he just get out. He sells that perfectly, man. That was a phenomenal, fundamental job by him. Gun Trey right open, T swing right versus the 6-man pressure. Again, a good play call by Cliff with all of the space on the right of the screen. Here you go. Here goes the Trey block, down block. Here goes the 6-man pressure up through the B gap. And now he's just a simple dump off, and Drake is just cutting in. Now he's just falling off of the block of the wide receiver for a first down. Gun 10 personnel, T delayed screen right. A great sell by Drake. Hell, that head fake as if he's about to release upfield for a route had me fooled. I know he's glad that he got the hell out of Miami, and now he found a potential long-term home for him in the NFL. And there you all have it, a film breakdown of Kenyan Drake. Drake only played in 10 games this year for the Cards, man. They put him right in the fire, and he delivered, which earned him a $8.4 million fully guaranteed contract as a running back. That's great, making him the 6th highest paid running back in the NFL off of 10 games. Man, he's going to have a lights out year, but guess what, everybody? They got another running back on their roster by the name of Chase Edmonds, who I believe they could possibly be the best running back duo in the NFL. Remember, I said it here first. Coach Norris, those are my social media platforms. If you need to get at me, contact me. Have a good one.